I don't think in my wildest dreams I thought the day would come in my ministry where I would have to fight the state.
We received a letter that indicated the city was aware we were worshiping in our building, and if we continued to do that, we would receive a fine of $250 a day.
The way that we are trying to serve our community is being challenged on a daily basis.
We don't see any difference between what's right in this building and what's right out there. If the Bible proclaims it here, it proclaims it for there.
Churches are increasingly coming into contact with moral and ethical issues, and I think that's certainly the case for us. The Department of Managed Healthcare issued this memorandum that said, doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter if you're a church, religious organization at all contraceptive coverage, including abortions, you have to cover all of that within your insurance benefits. We didn't want to put our head in the sand. We didn't want to say, let's just hope this goes away. This affects every single church in California. If we don't stand up, who will?
Our city council and mayor passed an ordinance that would allow biological males into women's restrooms. A group of pastors stood up, and when we opposed it, the mayor decided to retaliate, and she subpoenaed 5 of us. She wanted our sermons and 17 other categories. But we knew that if somehow we didn't prevail, that what took place here was going to be replicated all over the country.
Life in this DC metro area is high pressure, and we wanted people to have a place to come and rest and enjoy good things like good coffee and good conversation with people. 3 days after walking through this building with city staff, they introduced a change in the zoning code and said nonprofits were not allowed and houses of worship were not allowed.
We are trying to create a safe haven for women, victims, and the Attorney General in our state decided to pass a law that would allow a man to walk into a lady's bathroom. We need to be prepared, and the preparation starts with knowing your resources.
We needed a larger space to meet, so we approached the local public school, and that's when they turned us down.
We went to the church and we said, we need to decide this together. Are we going to go ahead with a lawsuit with the city of New York?
We simply could not have afforded on our own to go hire a private attorney or a private firm and say, can you go fight this battle for us and we'll pay your fees for that. I don't know how we would have done that. This comes from a place of not just professional ability, but it comes from a place of their Christian convictions, and they're fighting for what they believe in and what we believe in.
Alliance Defending Freedom has always had the mission of keeping the legal door open for the spread of the gospel. And the Church Alliance is a program that is intended to provide and does provide practical, focused legal help for churches on a much more widespread basis than it ever has been in the past.
The Church Alliance provides practical resources and focuses on what are the means that we need to take to ensure that churches continue to have the right to speak the gospel, whether that's on Church Street, Wall Street, or Market Street, to be able to speak the truth and to live it out in the public square.
The gospel is bigger than any opposition that people might muster against us. We wanted to see that. We wanted to show that. And we wanted our people to see that.
And so we see it as our privilege, our right, and our responsibility to stand for righteousness in the middle of the culture.
And we can actually hear the relief in the voice of the church leader or the pastor when we're able to explain the law in a way that helps them to understand that they can still fulfill their mission that God's called them to do as a church in a way that doesn't run into legal problems, or that if it does run into legal problems, that the Church Alliance can help the church to break through that or to overcome that obstacle so that the church can fulfill its mission more effectively.
And churches are going to need to have somebody standing up for them. ADF has provided with the Church Alliance a wonderful resource.
And you know they have your back. Then you can stand with a lot more confidence knowing that you don't have to worry about that side.
I think it's going to let most pastors sleep well at night and feel like, hey, when those issues come along, I don't have to put my head in the sand. I can speak up and say something about it, and we can go do something about it because Church Alliance will be there to help us.